Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Lux game, and Lux is going to show us what our monthly challenge this month is about. So this is an example game. This is not sent in by one of my viewers. I just got this from a random replay website. Well, not a random replay website. It is from the official replays or replay site where the replay system originates from. Of course, they should really do something about their library, because most of the replays that are in there, and by that I mean like 80% of the replays in there, are no longer working, because they changed a lot of things about the replay system in the meantime, and they just no longer work. If you try to start them up, they just don't do anything. So they should really remove any replay that is older than like 3 months. It also makes it a lot easier to search through things, and they should really update their search parameters, so that if I want, in this case, a Lux replay, that I can just type in Lux and only get replays that are played by Lux, not by some random dude and then there is a Lux in the game. So anyhow, we see them getting 2 kills really early on, and not stealing the blue buff for some reason. I mean, I know why, because, well, there's nobody there anymore. The top laner, yeah, she was still there, and Varus was there, but Varus, yeah, really not going to steal that blue, because he needs to be in the bottom lane by the time they are done. So anyway, the point of today's, or of this month's monthly challenge, in case you missed the video, which I haven't made at this point, but it's going to come out before this one. The point is to buy one of the Snowball items, at least one. You can also buy 2 or 3, and then create a game with it. And once again, yeah, if you make a successful game and get all the requirements, because I don't know how many, I think I'm going to go with 10 stacks. You need to reach at least 10 stacks at some point in the game. If you reach that, then and the game is interesting, then send it to me, and yeah, you may be one of the winners. So this month I'm going to do a random winner and so a random winner and a winner that I actually pick. So I have 2 prizes, each of them for, I don't know yet, I will have to see. Let's say $20 each. It may change at some point, but I think $20 would be fine. Yeah, so feel free. I may also do 4 of $10. But we'll have to see, depending on how many people will actually send in their games. So as long as you, you have the 10 stacks at some point. It doesn't matter which game mode. It doesn't matter. Well, you can't do it on 3 versus 3. I think they have no stack items there, and you can't do it on Proving Grounds. You can't do it on what's it called? The Crystal Scar. So I guess the only way to do it is on this map. I don't know if you can do it on 3 versus 3, if there are Snowball items there. Well, the 3 Snowball items are, of course, Mejai, Soulstealer, Sword of the Occult, and the health one, which I forgot, Leviathan. That's it. So buy one or, well, at least one of them, and preferably the one that doesn't go with your build, because that is what I would prefer, but I'm not going to restrict you in any way for the rest. So once again, you have 1 month to send it in, but make sure that you don't do it at the latest possible moment, because yeah, if you're like the first one to send me a game, you are certain to get in, because yeah, I want to start casting these matches as soon as possible. If however you are one of the like 10 people that sent me a game in the last 2 days, then yeah, there's a big chance that it won't reach the, well, I won't be able to cast the game. So just send it whenever you have it, and yeah, let's hope we will have fun in this. So yeah, we are currently at 202, so a large amount of gold already, and this is the moment where you need to decide, well, might as well go for something big, because I'm so far ahead, and currently, well, with this Lux, who once again is a random dude, 29 versus 14, so you can see that she is pretty far ahead in minions, although she doesn't really last hit that well. But she's still way ahead, and at this point she will decide, or she can decide, that, well, I'm so far ahead, I might as well go for one of the stack items. So one of the Snowball items. And wow, a double kill for Tarek there. Yeah, 6 million ping, of course, dude, of course. You do realize that it takes 2 hours then to actually get this message across. So yeah, at this point she buys the Mejai Soulstealer, which is exactly the moment you should buy it. If you're ahead by 2 kills, 2 assists, and have double the minions of your opponent, then you should always buy this. And of course we are going to see her stack this up, and of course this game we will go to 20. I may actually change the price structure at some point to have like one price for everyone, so everyone that doesn't reach 20, and one for everyone that does reach 20, or something like that. Yeah, we'll just have to see. Of course, I am going to do a selected price, so someone that I actually pick, and someone that, or well, the other prizes will be random. And if you want to get the price of the one that I pick, you have to be original. You have to, for example, this is just an example, but you go for someone like Nidalee, who can go both AD and AP, or Akali, so one of the hybrid champions, and you go all 3. So you go all 3 items, and you get 60 stacks total. If you pull that off, then you have a very good chance of being the one that I pick, because I think there will be only like one game where someone actually manages to get that to work. Of course, it may be the best if you do that with an entire team, and especially, well, this one is really advantageous for, so this entire challenge is really advantageous for those of you who are, well, not in the highest of ELO brackets, because it's easier to do when your opponents are bad. That's as easy as it is. But since most of my viewers fall into that bracket, and yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think the higher ELO players will have plenty to do without going for Mejai Soulstealer on their Jarvan or something like that. And of course, the 2 main ones are Sword of the Occult and Mejai Soulstealer. We see those every now and then, but you never see the Leviathan. So, yeah, might be nice to try that out. I did see it, or I do see it every now and then, but it's just not nearly as common as the others. But yeah, if you can, as I said, if you can pull off all 3 of them, then I would be very, very impressed. But you would need someone like Akali, or maybe Nidalee. Master Yi would be a good one. For Master Yi, you can definitely pull off all 3. So we currently have 3 stacks, and that's because she got 1 kill, 1 assist. And yeah, she just got a very lucky start, and with those well, those snowball items, they're called snowball items for a reason. You can yeah, snowball that into the late game. So you can make your small advantage in the start of the game result in a big advantage in the end game. So yeah, it seems that top lane is under some pressure. So Nidalee is all the way back at her turret. She's not super low, but she definitely doesn't want to stay in. Oh wow, she actually got that kill. That was huge damage then. Well, she does huge damage. I mean, that's 360 damage at level 1. And that is, it's not that hard to hit. I mean, obviously it's a skill shot, so people can dodge it. But it is definitely not very hard to hit. So yeah, the rest of the lanes kind of, yeah, everyone still has their turrets, but yeah, everyone is also pushed up to one way or the other. So in this, in the top lane case, it was pushed up to Nidalee, and in this case, it's pushed up to the other side. Yeah, mid lane also pushed up to the enemy side, and almost has her ultimate back up. Yeah, the ultimate has a very short cooldown on the higher levels, and that's why you can spam it all you want, and that's what makes it such a great ultimate. So anyway, this is not about Lux. This is about the fact that yeah, she decided to go for that Soulstealer, and yeah, that's just awesome. I mean, playing with these, well, risky items makes the game way more fun, and it makes it definitely fun for us. So this one is this monthly challenge is mainly because people like to see the kind of explosive games or ownage fests or whatever, and I normally don't do them, but I do know that people like to see them every now and then, and I just want to have fun. That's all there is to it. So yeah, they're the monthly challenges are supposed to be just fun for me, as well as for the people who play them and the people who watch them. But yeah, the only way I can do that is if I think of something funny and try to implement that. So this, in my opinion, would be pretty funny. And 100 mana, she's almost there. If he stays there. Oh, no, 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 no. He dodged it. So she's going to go back, yeah. So going for the Tear of the Goddess here. That's a rather strange choice. But okay. Sure. So how's he doing by now? Oh wow. Do you see the difference in items? This guy versus this guy. 22 minions versus 77. 05 versus 403. There is a huge gap between them, and yeah, this is now giving her. Hang on, it's giving her. Oh, it doesn't say, really. Or is that increases by 40? Hang on, 40. Yeah, so it's a total of 60 ability power from one item, which is pretty good for an item that's only worth like 1300. And at 10 stacks, which is the one that I said, it will be 100 AP from one item, and that is excellent. Of course, you can feel free to do whatever you want with the rest of the build. Yeah, I don't really care about the rest of the build. It would be awesome if you can make this item kind of the center of your build. So make kind of... oh, yeah, he stole it. So yeah, the Jarvan steals the blue buff here, even though he tried to give it to her. But she was just too slow, she didn't time her skills correctly. And yeah, the 6 damage or something like that, the minions take with every hit. They, well, that's one of your skills in the masteries. But yeah, that skill kind of took the kill here. And that's why a lot of the junglers no longer take that skill. Because it only helps you out in the early game, and it really messes up a mid laner if it got stolen. If you steal the thing with it.
An ally has been slain.
Is she going to ult him? No. Oh, now she might. There we go. Oh. So it seems that, yeah, Taric has disconnected. Is that our Taric? Yeah, that is our Taric. So let's see the bottom lane. Bottom lane not really interesting for the moment. But yeah, it is kind of interesting to see these fights normally. It is Taric Varus versus Taric Corki. And yeah, they can both come out on top depending on who plays that best, because both of them have pretty interesting skills. Of course, the Corki has an escape and the Varus does not. At least as far as I know, he doesn't have one. But then again, the Varus has a stun and the Corki does not. And Varus has a slow and Corki does not. So all in all, yeah, it's a pretty even fight. It's not even, but pretty even. And in my opinion, Corki should come out on top because of that that escape and the ability, or the the ability to stay alive in ganks and such. And of course the fact that he has these long-range missiles on his ultimate. Long-range missiles that are, well, mainly used for all kinds of goodness. Oh wow! Another kill for Lux there, and they do lose the dragon. Well, not lose it, but it's no longer. Well, they're no longer trying to kill it, so the enemy might actually go for it right now. But yeah, that would have been very crazy if they did go for that, but they might have. So it seems that we are going for this dragon again, and yeah, this time they should be able to pick it up. I'm assuming that he does have his smite available. Oh, this guy has his smite available as well, and I don't know who got it. I don't think they got it. Yeah, it was stolen by. I don't understand why people do that. I mean, you see the jungler coming in. Oh. She loses half, one third of her stacks. Anyhow, I don't understand why the people doing the dragon there don't understand that if the enemy jungler comes in, he is probably going to try to steal it. Why not just kill him? It's a 3 versus 1. You can just kill him and then turn around and do the dragon again. There's no reason to finish the dragon right there and then. Anyhow, we will fast forward a little bit until Lux is back in the lane. And there she is again. So yeah, the lane really isn't that interesting anymore. It's 1 and 5 versus 6 and 1. And she really can just walk up to him and kill him at this point. There's really no way he can do anything against her except when he gets lucky, just like in the last, in that last thing, when she's already low and he can surprise her with a full ultimate and the fear and everything. But really, yeah, this drain even isn't going to do enough. But they may actually be able to... Oh wow, that flash from Corky completely useless. And... No! Save her! So yeah, once again loses 1/3 of the stacks. So it goes from 9 to 6 and then from 6 to 4. And it is time to step it up a notch. And that's why you see why it's a real challenge, because it's not as easy as it looks, of course. But as I said, it is something that can be very powerful, especially if you're ahead in that early game. And come on, focus the same dude for once. So yeah, they do get the turret, and Nidalee gets the kill and runs out. Yeah, she should be fine. Oh wow!
A summoner has disconnected.
Come on, jump! No, she gets stunned. She's oh man. She's going to get away, and she's actually going to get well, a lot of these minions. Lux picking up a few of them, and this ward actually telling her that someone is about to snipe her or to try to snipe her. But Lux needs to be a little more careful. That's the advantage of going for the Leviathan. You don't need to be, well, extra careful when you have the Leviathan, because the more stacks you have, not only the more you can lose, but also the higher your HP is. So I don't know whether the Nidalee actually wanted to take that. It seems that she didn't, but it's pretty stupid if she didn't realize that was going to steal the blue buff. Because yeah, she has that sheen, so she knows that her attacks are going to do extra damage if she uses skills. Anyhow, Lux, yeah, back to 4 stacks. 4 stacks is really not good enough to make it worth it. So yeah, wow, the Jarvan really getting caught here, and he is going to get killed. He almost got out, but it was not good enough. And wow, loads of damage, but no, they're not going to pick up the kill on a Mumu there. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he got hit by everything anyway. He probably got snared together with his copy. So at least we get another assist there. That's good. Oh! Oh, she couldn't make it work. Almost gets a free kill there, but not enough damage to do that. And yeah, that's because of the Archangel Staff. That's a whole lot of investment in just extra mana and mana regen, which you don't actually need. You should just get the blue buff, but everyone keeps stealing her blue buffs. Oh, almost gets the kill there, but once again not managing to actually take it. Come on, get the kill. There we go. At least another assist. And is she going to die again? Ooh, close, but no, still close. Nice dodge. A little bit lucky there, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yep, so we are back at 7 stacks now. Yeah, she wanted to charge up some stacks on this, but you can only do that once every 3 seconds, so casting 2 spells at the same time doesn't do anything. So once again, casting 3 spells at the same time doesn't do anything. So, no wards on the map, and that is of course because, yeah, nobody wants to invest in that. Lux does have a ward, and yeah, they really should have more. She plants the ward over here, the one place where they have full vision already and the one place where they don't need vision. It should have gone down over here, of course. And it seems that yeah, they want to engage all of a sudden instead of just going for that dragon. There's a ward over here from the enemies, so they can see when someone is going for the dragon through this route. But they do not see it when you come in from the other side. Is Tarek still AFK? Or, well, disconnected, I guess. It seems that he is. So we are going for another dragon. Are they going to steal it again, or are they this time smart enough to actually disengage? Yeah, I couldn't see who got it, because no, I think the enemy got it again. Because, yeah, I would see gold here. I thought she was still in the top lane, but that was Nidalee. Who took it? You're the jungler, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's the jungler, he should know that. Anyhow. That's the second time they steal it, and that is kinda sad, to be honest. So 2 wards over here, the 2 places you don't need a ward if you're going for the dragon. This is a decent, or this is a decent place where you, when you want to protect the dragon but not get it. But if you're doing the dragon, why would you need a ward here? There's really no reason for it. So Nidalee, are you going to steal this red buff now? Or? No. It seems that yeah, this guy is getting really aggressive, and of course with Wukong you can become very aggressive, or be very aggressive in this game. And yeah, everyone grouping around here. Come on, it's 4 versus 4. 5 versus 4. Just don't know whose team has 5. It seems that our team has 4, so... Amumu's coming in. Don't know where he went, but... No, he didn't go all the way in. Oh yeah, of course our team has 4. Duh. I keep forgetting that we already have 1 less. So even in the perfect situation it's a 4 versus 5. So Nidalee here is taking a lot of the farm, it seems, from our mid laner. And yeah, at 130, which is still plenty when you look at the enemies. But I mean, 53, that's just sad. That is just sad. Yeah, but not a whole lot compared to the 180. 164, so Nidalee needs to stop doing that, needs to stop taking all of the farm from the mid lane. I mean, it's great that she's farmed, but or she gets farmed, but it's not great that yeah, costs our Lux all the farm. Especially if she has her own lane to farm and there's no reason for it. So Lux currently at level 16 is about 1/3 of the way to level 17. Oh, she loses all of those minions. Yep, didn't realize that that all of those minions would remain at like 5 HP. Yeah, Jarvan, I don't know what he's talking about, but he has 150 armor already. And he just has no magic resist, so if he just goes for like the wit's end, it is still a very good offensive item. It's just not a good defensive item. Or not the best defensive item, but it adds some nice magic resist. So there's really no reason not to go for that. But he's probably going to go for something ridiculously tanky. Well, anyhow, doesn't matter. I don't really care about him. So anyhow, yeah, now needlessly large rod, so that adds another 80 ability power, and this one is at 72, so with the 20 that the item itself gives, that's 100, well that's 92 I guess. So the enemy team stepping in a ward, or in a trap. And that is the last trap on the map, it seems. Oh, enemy team coming in here. And, well, a decent ultimate from Lux, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And she has to run out, Nidalee has to run out as well. It seems that this is going to be a long ass match. Because there is so little damage on the enemy team. They cannot really deal with this this blue team. Also, the blue team cannot really deal with the red team because they miss one of their people. Come on, Lux. There we go. So it is currently 2 versus 3. So they got 3 and they lost 2. But they may actually grab this one as well. Oh, come on! Ignite! Oh no, it's going to be the Q, I think. Oh, that's good too. That's the easiest to hit, I guess. 13 stacks. 13 stacks, that's an excellent amount. Obviously 104 AP. So yeah, potentially this is the highest AP in the game. So the highest amount of AP for one item in the game. It can get to 160 AP plus the 20 here, so that's 180 AP. And of course, if you get the death cap, that becomes even more. So the death cap is 140, and then yeah, totally 524 currently. So yeah, games that can be sent in, by the way, don't have to be from like the last or this month. You can also send in games that you had before then. It's just that if they're too old, then the replay won't work, and yeah, I can't really cast them on my channel, because that's the way it works. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that everyone has tried those things, those items once in a while, or at some point, I should say. Come on, yes. So she lost 5 stacks there or something like that, and now gained 2. I don't know how many she had, but she went down to 9 or 10, and then now she's back up to 12.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So anyhow, yeah, they're going to just kill this this dude, and then this bottom turret or this middle turret should be easy to get. Varus took a lot of damage there from the turret, because he was the one tanking the turret, and has a nice amount of attack speed there. No infinity edge though, which is kind of yeah, kind of a shame. Should I get Shurelias? Yeah, sure, why not? It's not the best at this point, but still decently useful in the late game. Obviously it helps with the team fighting. And Lux once again face checking that. And once again almost gets killed. Well, this time she's at least stayed at high health, but oh, wow. Oh yeah. So yeah, she is starting to one-hit people now. Well, with one combo she can get the entire, well, not entire enemy team, but she can get enough damage done to kill someone like Tarek or, well, Tarek depends on what he has. Yeah, he has 75 magic resist, that's not a whole lot. And this guy also 57, so everyone just very low on the magic resist. And this guy has nothing. He has 30 magic resist, 60 armor, has no increasement at all. And yeah, he's going to die instantly. So the only thing she needs to worry about, oh, 55 on him. Okay, the only thing she needs to worry about is not getting in the front of the fight. Yeah, nobody has any magic resist, that's why this is so effective. That's crazy mode. So much armor on this enemy team, but yeah, I guess MOBA Fire never warned people against Mejai Soulstealer or something like that. I don't really understand. How can you get up against the Lux that is 10 and 3 and then think, and a Nidalee that's 8 and 0, and then think, well, I don't need to have anything against magic damage because yeah, they don't do any damage. Of course you can see that the Varus with his 8 kills does way more, so we need to build like 200 armor everyone, and then we'll be safe. I don't know, but well. Anyhow, that's the way it goes, and really not a whole lot to say about it. So 14 stacks now. She's slowly stacking it up to the maximum of 20. And once again, this guy coming out, and this time he doesn't. He at least doesn't get to smite it. He drops down a random ultimate, but that's about it. So Nidalee getting a kill, and then Vera's getting a kill, and then they should pull off these two. They actually finished the Baron there. Wow, that is so risky. So yeah, this they're not going to catch up with this guy. But yeah, at least he has a lot of armor. Well, I guess it's AD Nidalee, so she does a lot of physical damage. But yeah, this kind of craziness, yeah, if you don't build any magic resist, then that's what's going to happen. It's kind of crazy that she can actually do this and then wait a little bit, so actually see it hit and then wait a little bit and then use the ultimate, and the ultimate still hits. So anyway, yeah, 4 versus 5, but the main thing was she went for that Soulstealer and she made it work. So go play by a Soulstealer or Sword of the Occult, or well, the Leviathan, and go make it work. Good luck, and I hope to see your emails soon. If you need instructions on how to send or how to record the game, there's a video on my channel page, and just go watch that. And yeah, I've said this many times before, but please turn on the spectator mode. Open the LOL replay software, go to the top right, a little gear icon there with settings. Open that, and then in the screen that you see, so the settings screen, there is spec mode. So record in spec mode or something like that, and just enable that. So make sure there's an X in the box, and we should be fine. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.